It's Bryan Leonard of WagerTalk.com. We're going to talk about a couple of college basketball plays here on Tuesday. But before we do, make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be able to put out much more product for you in the future from all of our handicappers at WagerTalk and Sports Memo. Let's take a look at the big game on the card today, Gonzaga and St. Mary's in Las Vegas. Here we go again. The two best teams in the West Coast Conference collide once again in the league championship game. Coming into the season, these were the two clubs expected to battle it out, and the regular season ended with St. Mary's winning and Gonzaga as the runner-up. Now they meet for the third time this season, with the Gales looking for a very rare 3-0 sweep in this series this season. Gonzaga has a true tempo rate of 37th in the country. They want to get out and run, and you know they've been very good in that over the last decade or so. They just got superior athletes, and when you have that ability, you get out and run, and that's what's worked well for them, which makes this a tough matchup for them here as they're going against the St. Mary's team, who ranks 358th in true tempo, as they really try to slow down the opposition. Now, when looking over the year-to-date numbers, it's clear that the Zags have struggled when playing tougher competition, while the Gales have proven themselves to be very good, very competitive in teams at their level or above. This game opened in Gonzaga -3 and has been bet up a half a point thus far. We're going to look the other way here, as the Gales look to have a really good chance of taking all three meetings. It's just like boxing. Matchups make the fight, and St. Mary's gives Gonzaga a lot of trouble by slowing this down, taking their athletes out of the game. We'll take St. Mary's plus the 3.5 points as a strong play here on Tuesday. Speaking of strong plays and speaking of Tuesday, today is Customer Appreciation Day over at WagerTalk and Sports Memo. And for this, you can get our best plays from each of our customers, each of our handicappers, for only $5. $5. Everybody's got a big play up for you today. I include that 5% thing, 5% selection, as I've got a 5% in the NHL going right now, and it's only $5. That's normally $35. You get it today for only $5. Number one in the history of WagerTalk in NHL net profit. Big 5% play up on an 83% run on our 5% NHL selections. So don't miss this one. Save $30. Get a big time winner from us. Second game we're going to take a look at today is going to be Idaho and Montana. And this game is being played in Boise. The Vandals lost both previous meetings with the Montana, but both games were very competitive. Idaho enters play at 14-18 on the season, 9-10 in the Big Sky Conference. Each team has comparable true tempo ranks, 206 and 219, but Idaho ranks 335th in the country defensively, while the offense just barely makes the top 200. It's that Idaho defense that has been their disruptor all season long. Montana had the day off after beating Northern Arizona on Saturday, while the Vandals played Portland State yesterday and got that victory. The Grizzlies are 23-9 on the season, 16-3 in conference play, and both teams enter play healthy. Looking back at preseason expectations, Montana was the league favorite, while Idaho was projected to be the 8th place team in the Big Sky. So the season's played out much as expected between these two. The earlier lines favored the Grizzlies by 2 and 5, so laying the current 6.5 on a neutral seems kind of high. That said, Montana is supposed to be here, while the Vandals are just happy to make it this far. Let's lay it with Montana. Lay the 6.5 in this big conference game tonight. And that'll be it for us today. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll be back with more basketball, hockey, baseball right around the corner. Only a week away from baseball. Get it all here at WagerTalk TV.